Hello everybody, and we're back with the alphabetti spaghetti challenge, and we're back with a international side of things. We're doing European Championship qualifying games against England and Northern Ireland. I will quickly go into the schedule and show you. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Sorry about that, guys. I do get confused sometimes. Bosnia and Herzegovina. That's where I wanted to go into. So as you can see on the schedule of things, in the last episode of the international side of things, you would have seen the 3-1 loss against Scotland. So that changed things up in the next game against Scotland, and we won 2-1. Demirovic and Stjepan Loka scoring the goals, and Ross McCorry scored for them. Today we will be playing England. I will probably go into the game, and then obviously I will do what I did with Scotland and look into some of the players who are now playing for England and whatever else. This is going to be the tactic that I'm going to use for the game. I have switched my tactic up with my own squad to be this as well, but usually I do the player preferred roles in this type of side of things. And he's not very good pressing forward, so I'm going to keep him as an advanced forward on attack. But this is going to be the team for the game. So I've got Kovacic in goal. I've got, which I'm not going to change him to a sweeper keeper. I'm going to change him to a goalkeeper on defend. Sorry, I'm just adapting tactics on the fly here. So we're not very great defensively. So as you can see, everybody's on defend instead of supporting and attacking. So we've got Kovacic in goal. We've got Kolasinac, Simnovic, Hodzi and Todorovic, Prisicic, Lonkar, Gojak, Kodro, Sivic and Demirovic, which is pretty much the same team. I think Prisicic has been in the team before. Yeah, he's contracted to Strasbourg. I think there's no one really new in the team. Civic's been in the team before, but he usually plays left back, but he can play attack and left wing as well. Bench side of things, I don't think there's any unfamiliar people who haven't been in the team before. Prevlajak's been in the team, Katic, Vezic, Muminovic. I think there might be a new goalkeeper on there who's not been in the squad before. And I think that might be a few other players who have played, but they've not been in and around the team. Prevlajak, I'm pretty sure he's been in the team before. Is that the Kodro who was at my club? No, that's Keenan Kodro, who's the 34-year-old. I have got a Kodro at my club who is Bosnian and Herzegovinian at Wolfsberger AC, and he is a good upcoming youngster. And I was hoping that was actually him on the right wing, but it's not. So this is going to be the team for the game. I am probably go into the England team when the game starts. I will just pause it obviously and then click on the England team and see who they've got into the team for the game, and just run through their team, because I like doing stuff like that just to see what the team's like in the future and see if they still got real players and not got any regens. As we established, Scotland had a lot of real life players still, which it does seem like they do. Aaron Ramsdale, Reece James, Tomori, Declan Rice, Alexander-Arnold, Saka, Mason Mount, Curtis Jones, Sterling, Hudson-Odoi, Kane, Pickford, Tunsby, Lamperty. That's different to see. Godfrey, White, Gomez, Holgate, Gunn, Tommy Doyle's in there now. Nick Johnson, I've not heard of. James Maddison and Mason Greenwood. So there is a lot of decent players in there. They have got a very decent team. I'm just going to say we're huge underdogs. There's no pressure today. Just say I have faith in the players' abilities, because I do. And then what we will do is we are going to look into the England side of things and then just see where the team was and who's in the team. So obviously we'll just go from start to finish. And there you go, you can see it here. So Jordan Pickford still at Everton, Angus Gunn's at Southampton, Ramsdale still at Sheffield United, Tomori still at Chelsea, Tunsby still at United, Alexander-Arnold still at Liverpool, Declan Rice has gone Man City, Reece James has gone to Barcelona, that's interesting. Mason Holgate's at Everton still, Ben White's gone to Valencia, Ben Godfrey's still at Everton, I think he was already there, Tariq Lamperty's gone to FC Bayern. Who did he used to play for? Tariq Lamperty. Brighton. Went from Brighton to Bayern Munich for 2.1 million as well. And he's gone into a great player. That's quite mad. Joe Gomez is at Chelsea now. Ooh, okay, when did he sign for them? He signed for them this season for 50 million. That's quite interesting. Tommy Doyle is at Leicester instead of Manchester City. He signed for them in the 2025 to 26 season, and he looks like he's still been great there. He looks like he was great at Man City, but not getting enough first team football. He had a half season there by the looks of things, playing a bit there, and then he looks like he's playing first team and I'm playing out of his skin. Go back, please, if you will do. Mason Mount is still at Chelsea. Saka's still at Arsenal. Sterling's still at Man City. Maddison's still at Leicester. Jones is still at Liverpool. Hudson-Odoi's gone to Man City from Chelsea. That's quite interesting. Hudson-Odoi, when did he go there? Ages ago. He was playing pretty much near enough first team and 123 million, and then he's been first team for Man City ever since. That's quite interesting. Harry Kane still at Tottenham, Mason Greenwood still at United, and Nick Johnson, I'm guessing, must be a regen. Yeah, he's a regen. Bloody hell, he looks insane. He's a regen. He's been playing pretty much started and came in the 25 to 26 season, pretty much played a full season there, and then he came in and he's scored 3 goals in 5 games. That's freaking insane. But yeah, there's still a lot of players at the original clubs. Not many players have turned over. Joe Gomez is a big shock that he went to Chelsea, and obviously Hudson-Odoi's gone to City now, and also Tarek Lamberty to Bayern Munich. That's mental. That Tarek Lamberty, youngster for Brighton, and he's transferred to Bayern Munich. Sterling's on the ball for them here. Alexander-Arnold is there. They fired it in. I've cleared it. Rice is on the ball. Jones. Todorovic has blocked it. Kane's on the ball. Hudson-Odoi blocked again. Hodsey clears. Jones is on the ball. I don't know who that was. Saka. I think that hit the post and we cleared it again. Bloody hell, that was a crazy few minutes in front of the goal, wasn't it? I'd take a draw here, to be perfectly honest. Scotland are smashing the group at the minute. They're beating everybody. That's why I was surprised when we beat them. I'm quite happy with that because Scotland seem like the team who were performing. I think they've just gone 1-0 up against Northern Ireland. They have. They've got a corner now, England. Saka, we cleared it. Gojak's cleared it. Sterling's on the ball for them. James, Jones. Jones has played Saka. Saka's fired it in the box. Cleared again. Civic clears. Mount, Jones, Tamori. Jones, I think that is again. Alexander-Arnold. Sterling. Get rid of the ball. Come on. Great save by the keeper. Cleared again. Sterling's run it out of play. We're defending brilliantly, to be perfectly honest. We're just getting hammered. I'll take this. I'm just going to encourage the lads. Encourage the lads. I'll take a draw any day of the week. Encourage the lads. Come on, lads. We can do this. Right, England are on the ball on a free kick. Curtis Jones with the free kick. Fires it wide. That's great to see. I've done some encouragement for the lads. Northern Ireland and Scotland's gone 1-1 now. We are currently third. Are Belarus playing? No, Belarus weren't playing today. England are outplaying us, really. I don't think I'm even going to go attacking. I'll happily take with what we're doing at the moment. And then we have Northern Ireland next. James is on the ball. Mount, Jones, Alexander-Arnold. Good tackle by Kolasinac. Okay. It was only a matter of time. Harry Kane scored the goal to put insult to injury. I am going to go attacking. Now, I'm going to skip this highlight. I'm going to obviously do a demand more to see if that's going to influence the players. Mount's on the ball. Longcard's just on the tackle, and I think he's going to get sent off. That's fantastic. Okay, so can Gojak play defensive midfielder? He can. So what I may do is I may do that and then drop him to Mazzala on support, and then maybe drop the wingers to one of the wingers to support to try and come back and help out Kolasinac on this side. Go that way. Let's see if we can do that. Or I could drop Gojak back. That will be playing very negative. Stick Gojak as a segundo volante on attack. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Go with that. I know it's very defensive, but I don't want to get hammered. We are down to 10 men. I am going to drop it to positive, and see how we do with that. It is a bit not great, but we'll see what we can do. Kovacic, Hodzi, Gojak's fired it out to Kodro, Todorovic, Gojak. Nope, we lost the ball. Tamori's on it for them. Rice, Jones, Rice, they fired it up. We cleared. Simnovic, Civic set it on. Tamori's cleared. Sterling again. Jones, Kane, Saka. They just got massive pace. This is going in as well. No, it wasn't. Great save by Kovacevic. I don't think he's been in net for us a lot of the time. Let's do that. Jones has cleared it. Jones is on the ball, sorry, for them. Kane's fired it. Saka's on the ball. Mount's on the ball. Great save by Kovacevic again. I'm not going very defensive. That can get ignored. Scotland are winning 2-1. If we lose today, I won't be too bothered because we're down to 10 men. If we keep it to 1-0, I'll be more than happy. If we do, well, I won't be happy if we lose, but I'm just going to say, unlucky lads, it's not gone good for us so far. I'm going to start the second half, hope for the best. The attacks are not playing too great either. Obviously, Longcar's been sent off. James and Mount are on the ball. Jones, Kane, great tackle by Perisic, but it went to them and he missed. So that's great. Scotland are now gone 3-1 up. I think Scotland are definitely qualifying out of the group. I think our challengers is going to be England mainly. That's why I wanted to try and do that. Do you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'll put Katic on at left back because Kolasinac has picked up an injury. When it does decide to do it, has it done that? Jones is on the free kick. Kovacic has saved it again. I've just what? Katic has picked up an injury now as well. Oh, for God's sake! Ignore it. Ignore it. Right, I'm going to go into the tactics and subs here. Has it bugged out again when I've done the substitution? Yeah, I think it's bugged out. I hate it when it does this in this game. I'm going to make some subs early. I'm going to take Civic and Demirovic off. Civic, I'm going to prefer Javliak on 4, and then Demirovic I'm going to take off and put Kolodzic on up front. Kolodzic is good as a, do you know what, deep line forward on attack, and then Privilegiak is good as an inverted wing, inside forward, and I'm going to fire him to attack because we are playing very defensive with the midfielders. Kolasinac has been subbed off, but then it's not done it, so I'm going to stop using that bloody thing. Katic to go on, and I better tell you, yeah, you can't make any more subs, so that's fantastic. I think that's bugged out now. That's one thing to watch if you're watching this video, anybody from Football Manager and Sports Interactive. When you do that substitution, it bugs out. They've got a free kick. Scotland are beating Northern Ireland 5-1. That's mental. Jones is on the free kick. Great goal, Curtis Jones. Do you know what? I've got to go attacking, really. I've got to go attacking to try and get back into the game. We've lost the game if not. It's bloody Longcar's fault because he got a straight red card for doing a 2-footed tackle. I don't think there's much more we can do. The keeper's played great. I'm not going to berate the team. I'm going to demand more. No one's really playing too fantastic. Arnold's on the ball. Jones, Mount, Jones, Alexander-Arnold, Mount, Alexander-Arnold. It's been blocked. Alexander-Arnold's on the ball. Jones to Alexander-Arnold, Mount, Alexander-Arnold, Mount. Great save. That was unlucky. That was Kovacic, and then Callum Hudson-Odoi was luckily at the back post, so they scored a lucky third goal. I don't really want to watch that again, to be perfectly honest, because that was filthy. Yeah, I've made all 3 subs apparently, even though the frigging game's glitched out for Kolasinac, so I'm just going to make the subs by the tactics and sub side of thing instead of doing the assistant manager's buddy, what's it called it, because it didn't work. I'm just going to try and demand more again. We are losing 3-0, but I kind of expected to lose when we went down to 10 men. Bloody Spain are beating San Marino 12-0. That's mental. Kazakhstan are beating Lithuania as well. That's even more mental. Scotland are beating Northern Ireland 5-1, obviously. I'm just going to try and encourage the lads, see if that does anything. The whole team's knackered. I don't think there's much more we can do, to be perfectly honest. Codro's tired, but I can't make any more subs, so I don't know why I suggest that. Scotland are winning 6-1 now. If I don't beat Northern Ireland, I will be gutted. They got slammed by England. They got slammed by Scotland. I think Belarus may have beaten them as well. This game's unfortunate. Rice to Doyle, Doyle to Hudson-Odoi, Greenwood, Hudson-Odoi, Hudson-Odoi's running. Kovacic has had a great game. He's been the best player on the pitch for us. Man of the match for me goes to Kovacic. He's been great. Northern Ireland has scored a second with Paddy McNair, so he's still playing. That's pretty cool. Ex-Man United player. Kolasinac on the ball, Prisic, Kolasinac, Prevlejak, Gojak. He's lost the ball, Prevlejak, Gojak fires it over to Kolasinac. Kolasinac lost the ball to Arnold. Sterling fires it up to Greenwood. Greenwood's played it back to Doyle. Doyle's played a great ball to Greenwood. And then Greenwood nearly lobbed the keeper, but it just went straight wide. Unjust wide, sorry, not straight wide. Kovacic is on the ball. He plays it to Hodsey. Hodsey to Siminovic. Siminovic has just played an aimless ball up front. Alexander Arnold's won it back. Doyle's on the ball. Doyle to Hudson-Odoi. Greenwood back to Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi's tried to fire it in. It's been blocked. They've got on the throw. They're on the throw now with Saka. Saka to Hudson-Odoi. Nods it on. Greenwood's there. Got headed away. Mount's on the ball. Rice. Doyle. Doyle to Mount. Mount to Greenwood. Greenwood. Prevlejak clears, but clears it to Saka. Saka. Hudson-Odoi. Todorovic did a great tackle there. And then we lost 3-0, unfortunately. But it happens. They played it. You know what? Okay, the whole team got demoted by that. We did play our best, and we got battered. I don't get why they reacted negatively to that when we were down to 10 men. My personal opinion, yeah, we got beat 3-0, but it is what it is. Right, so there is 3 days, I think, between this game and the next game. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 2 days. So I'm going to continue with continue it on till the next game, and I'll see you when we get there. So, see you soon. I'm back, and at the minute, I was trying to be a bit clever and look into tactics to see how we should play against Northern Ireland, but as you can see, I've clicked generate a match report, and my computer has decided to go into a complete mess up at the moment, so I don't know if the game's crashed or it's not figuring it out properly. So what I am going to do is I'm going to cut this video here and then just do a two-parter for the video against England and Northern Ireland. I was going to do it all in one, but it looks like I'm going to have to mess around with my laptop and probably shut the game down and restart it back up again. So thank you very much for watching this one, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye!